Hello everybody, my name is Troublemaker. This is game 2 of 2 for the week. And we have a NATO versus Pact. Yeah, we don't see a lot of these. Usually it's completely mirrored matched. Today we're seeing Boobly, which of course is one of the many code names of Monsieur FR-Niwo. And his opponent is Panzerspawagen85, who is actually quite good. Don't let the weird name fool you. Quite a good player. FR-Niwo, we saw on the channel last week, did very, very well. Had a pretty crazy build, and I'm kind of interested to see if he redoes it here. Basically, what he did was he, and this is really cool. Like, if you're looking for a build to steal, this is it. So he comes in and he napalms an entry point, which he knows his opponent's going to use. So this map's a bit big, so he might not use this bridge, but maybe he'll use this road here, because this is what his opponent would use to get into this middle location. Or maybe he'll napalm this area, and he uses 2 napalm bombers. So in the match we saw, he napalmed the bridge, and he napalmed a second bridge. In this one, he might napalm this road, and maybe this road. Just a thought, maybe even right here, just because he wants to prevent 3-point bases, and he doesn't napalm to win. That's one thing that I never really got a chance to get across. He didn't napalm just for the win. He was actually napalming for a very specific reason, and I'll make a guide on this eventually. The reason why you napalm is not to win. You don't napalm for the win. You napalm to prevent people from going to a location. So, for example, if there are, there is some AT here coming this way, you would napalm this location so they can't use this woods as a vantage point to hit across here. You would preemptively napalm before they're in position. Now, if they happen to go there, they happen to have units there, perfect. You get some kills, but the napalm isn't the kill. It's to create walls that have punishing side effects. Now, we do have a MiG-23 out, so not going to see probably the same level of success here. And in fact, it is a Phantom out. It does get shot down, so not going to be able to pull off that napalm rush like he did last time. And with that, he does have a command hiding. What are you doing? Where's he going? I don't understand. Well, he's got a command hiding away. I'm guessing he thinks this might be a rush. But the napalm did go off, as you can see. A crashed fighter still does it, and in fact, the vehicles will run through the napalm, taking a considerable amount of damage. And it was, in fact, on this bridge again. In fact, it was actually not on the bridge, it was on the crossroads area leading everywhere. And once again, he's not doing this to inflict damage. He's doing this in hopes that his opponent will stick back and that he can claim a forward position. That's the whole idea here. Get that nice forward position so that your opponent is behind. And he's actually successfully grabbed that position. In fact, looks like he just knocked out a T-80 there and could once again probably just win it. His opponent, of course, is doing some silly stuff here. Thinks it's a rush, so he's got his UAZ hiding away as far away as possible. And big success here for FR-Niwo. He grabs the position he wanted. The napalm bomber did work out. It did reduce everything by about a third of the health. So this is, so far, still a considerably great build. Now, a weakness, of course, in FR-Niwo is that he has a command here that's completely open. And if there was a helicopter sliding around the back, it could potentially kill this. You do have a little bit of time, of course, extra afterwards for this to happen, because it's a really slow process. I mean, he's not even going the entire way. If I was doing this, and keep in mind I'm paranoid, I would be all the way up these mountains, all along the edges of this map, to come down here. That's how much I would do. This guy's playing a little more riskier, because normally you'd have an AA infantry in a building like here, or a recon, and maybe a recon here, and then like a recon over this lake area. That's what you do. And Abrams are moving up, taking position again. Once again, he's not going for a kill. This is a contain right now. All the while, this dreadful helicopter does in fact get spotted. Does it get spotted? I think it just may get spotted. No, it's not going to actually get spotted until, yes, it does. Boom, there it is. It landed for a second, dropped off its load, and now he knows. He knows something's afoot, and this will not work. Now there is some Norskaya Pehota here, and they can be killed off relatively easy. You just need to get an infantry in this adjacent building to tank while his tanks deal the damage. It's weird how in this world the actual way things work is completely different. And actually going to use an air superior fighter to try and knock out this helicopter, but he does lower it just in time to avoid the hit. So some very good macro here, and 3 BTR-65 being targeted once again. Going to lose the vehicles, but can still save the infantry if he unloads. And looks like the Radvenska are going to try and move forward and go for a command snipe. This could be considerable. If FR-Niwo loses this, he's going to have to push all in. He won't have a choice. He won't even be able to deploy air fighters. And the helicopter, it's going to get saved. He's just moving it back, not wanting to lose too much. And, I mean, FR-Niwo is a pretty scary person. This opener here is very, very scary. I would be interested to see what he would have done if he would have kept his napalm bomber alive longer. So we're looking at a very slow-paced game here with some what are these guys again? Razvedkas, which do have the RPG, which is good. They'll be needing that for some command killing, and they are a recon unit, so they will be able to spot. But unfortunately, the timing is gone now. This has been fully reinforced by FR-Niwo. And will he expand, or will he keep what he has? Now, there's no real reason for him to expand right now. He has map position, he has more bases, his opponent isn't really doing much, and he just still, oddly, has this command vehicle just over here wasted. It seems kind of clear to me that he could have probably put it at Charlie and defended that location, at least, but now this is FR-Niwo's house, and he's actually full on turtling. Every unit he pulls out is a turtle unit. Modos Joki's at the front, some Conquerors at the back here. He's just hoping that a tank push comes in and he kills it. He might get his wish sooner rather than later, that is. As FR-Niwo is just rallying at more infantry, taking positions in all these little bases here. Doesn't want to get flanked or anything like that. And speaking of not wanting to get flanked, it appears that we're going to see this infantry going to kind of slide into position very, very slowly. He might even try and pick off some of the vehicles that are coming out here, because at this point, and keep in mind, this is 6 minutes in. If you're trying to figure out how to beat FR-Niwo, this is 6 minutes in. He's finally reinforced his command vehicle. You're better off going for kills here. Now, he almost got a command kill, interestingly enough. And looks like another helicopter coming out. Nope, this is the same one actually. I don't think he's actually rallied in any new units. Oh, never mind. 40 VDVs. Just banking up those dollar bills. Alright, so we're going to go through this. Niwo is in fact going for an expand. He's going to go grab his India base. Which of course is... No, he's actually going for Delta. That is bizarre. I don't know why he wouldn't go for the Delta base. Maybe paranoia. And one Malka. Keep in mind, he does have an FOB, so he can shell out for quite some time. And Ranger Squad. Hello, says the Rangers. I'm in your base, killing your stuff. And the Malkas are forced to relocate. These Rangers shouldn't do too much. They are getting forced out by the Motostoki and are out. Okay. Where did they come from, you say? And look, there's actually a UAZ here. He knows. He knows. He's got a command helicopter with some weapons on it. Gonna wipe it out. And that's a pretty considerable hit. A Phantom comes in doing some napalm action. Burning, so he cannot escape. And he's gonna burn alive! So that was pretty cool. Niwo figures everything out. You can't put one over on good old FR-Niwo. Knocking out Panzerspawagen85 in a very considerable way. Once again, both very good players, but FR-Niwo has proven he's going to be a force to reckon with at Wargame Cup this year.